place that we're going to is the main reason why that band of Apaches won their war. You'll see why when you get down there. The Dragoon Mountain, the place of refuge for the old Chiricahua Apaches.
I go to school at Tohatchee High School, and I'm looking forward to go rock climbing.
And I go to school at Tohatchee, and I'm looking forward to having fun.
The only thing we should leave behind are just echoes and footprints. The thing that we can only take are memories and pictures.
When we saw that eagle.
Oh, yeah.
Got a long ride here, just laughing all the way.
Mine was probably getting stuck on that barbed wire fence.
You guys are gonna take pictures, that will cost me extra. Just kidding.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Cochise, probably the greatest war leader of the warrior people and the only Native American leader to actually win his war with the United States of America. Cochise fought both the Americans and the Mexicans to a standstill. This great victory did not long survive him, however. The government discarded his promises to his people soon after he died. This makes his life an epic courage and loss. He was the son of Pasago Cabazon, the leading man of the Chokanan. Cochise's parents took care to guide him on the correct path, using all the old rituals to help his feet to the footprint of Child of the Water. Then they took him and rolled him in the dirt, one to the east, one toward the west, toward the south, and to the north. All of his life, whenever he came back to that place, Cochise would put aside his gun and lay down on the ground to roll 4 times, so that the earth, which had protected him, would always remember him.
Cochise understood that the physical training was just another way to train his mind, to make his mind smooth and resilient and steady.
He watched everything with grave attention and a glimmer of calculation. He learned the lessons of leadership from his father, understanding that the leader must dedicate himself to the welfare of his people. He must help the unfortunate and those whose luck was bad. He must strive, avoid quarrels, and settle disagreements within the group or maintain harmony.
When he first started finding people without their hair, Cochise studied the nearby tracks. Finally, he learned that the Sonorans had promised to pay money to anyone who could kill any of the people and bring back their hair as proof.
The people could live in comfort in the low places during the season of the ghost dance, hunting the deer and the elk that moved down out of the snow, and feasting on the supplies accumulated in the raiding season. In the season of large leaves, they could move thousands of feet up the sides of the mountains to escape the heat and hardship of the desert. More important, the rocks of the dragoons and the Chiricahuas, and all along the deep rocky canyons provided a sheer fortress against their enemies.
Pfeiffer-Tsinajinnie,
Clans are Big Coyote and Little Goat Woman.
Yate Kiani in the chair. The touching Basistin. Look at us, the Tibaha Dational.
Yate she Captain Walkerin she touching Nishlan. Touching Nishlan Nakane, but she to reach any dash chain Nakane Dashanella.
Yate Joyazi in the chair. Touching Nishle. Ashi here Basistin. Hatsoy de Shiche. Nakaidine de Chanel.
She Toba in Nishle. Nast Edu Basistin do Ashini Dashache.
So that's who we are. Otto, Valencia, and Brandon, they're also cousins. Myron and Mickling, they're also cousins.
Just to have fun with other people your age. I heard a lot of stories about this trip and it felt exciting to go on it.
To be real friends.
Just to get out the couch, stop eating Cheetos, and stop watching Batman.
Travel, meet new people, and to laugh as long as I want, as loud as I want with my friends.
Hey guys, even geniuses need a break. Okay? They not only need to exercise their mind, but their body. And because I love hanging out with all of you. You guys are like my third family, guys. You guys are awesome.
I just come so I can have fun.
I guess to come along and see the new sights that I wouldn't usually get to see.
Come with us,
go to NYLP. Like, no, I'll just stay home. So if I decide to come, and it's come to find out it's fun, I like to come out more.
Personally, it's for the adventure and the sights. Professionally, it's because I want to share it with you guys.
Last year when I came here, that was the first time I ever climbed. It scared me, but still did it.
I hope everyone had a good night of sleep and that they have fun rock climbing today.
Using this part of your foot right underneath your toes, that smearing. Try to use that a lot, okay? You get more friction on the rock.
Double check him.
Yeah, double back, strapped in.
Kirkers came with his men very friendly. He gave them many things, making generous trades. He gave whiskey to anyone who asked, saying they should celebrate the end of the war. Everyone was careful on the first day, keeping the weapons close at hand, but Pfeiffer said this was the last and best chance for peace. Just at dawn on the third day, when almost everyone was laying about on the ground, still drunk from the night before, Kirker and his men rose up and moved among them. They were armed with clubs and went from one person to the next. Men and women and children cracked their heads open with the clubs. Pfeiffer, and the mother of Cochise were among the dead.
It's doable but challenging.
Go under.
Good job.
May I climb?
Yes, you may.
Cochise gradually gained his great authority over the warriors who sheltered under the wings of his power. His raiding parties distinguished themselves for their tactics and their discipline.
The rope is strong. The rope is strong. Your harness is strong.
You're strong.
Your mind is strong.
Here it is.
Good job, Benson.
It is a road runner. Oh, that's crazy.
Oh my god. I think Heather, Rochelle, and myself.
Dude, I got it.
Each of your finger represents 15 minutes from the horizon to where the sun is.
Cool. My most memorable part was, I guess climbing up there, because it was challenging.
Mine would be trying the new climb and finishing it.
Taking pictures with Aaron's camera.
To see Lee finish the climb.
And the Roadrunner was pretty cool because it just flew right around us like it was checking us out.
Mine would probably be getting past the second bolt, which was awesome.
Getting stopped by the border patrol.
Well, my most memorable moment was waking up this morning to seeing the sun. It was awesome.
He said he had looked around and talked to the white mountain people, who said Green treated them well and had allowed them to settle in their own country. Cochise asked for no more than that, and in return said he would stop all raiding among Americans.
Now for the first time in a generation, Chokanon gathered in joy and thanksgiving in their own land. Going openly in the daylight, camping again in the best places, and gathering to dance and celebrate.
He found Cochise drifting in and out of consciousness, crossing and recrossing the boundary between the living and the dead. They washed him and combed his hair until it shone, and painted his face. They dressed him in his best things together with all of his charms and the contents of his ceremonial pouch. Then they wrapped him in a heavy woolen blanket and put him on his favorite horse so he could ride as a chief to his burial. Finally, they lowered Cochise into the earth, crying out his true name for the last time.
If he was still here, I'd probably ask him to teach me of what he knows and everything around this place. Like teach me how to survive here.
What's your greatest fear?
How did you survive so long in these mountains? Without giving yourself away.
What kind of personal sacrifices he had to make being a peace chief?
U.S. citizens?
Yes, we are.
Oh.